Why does chasing pleasure so often leave people feeling empty? Because what most people believe about dopamine is dangerously incomplete. We're told dopamine is the chemical of happiness. It isn't. Think about the first bite of your favorite meal, a passionate kiss, a message from someone you've been waiting to hear from. That feeling of pleasure isn't primarily created by dopamine. It's generated by specialized pleasure circuits in the brain called hedonic hotspots, powered by natural opioid chemicals like endorphins and related molecules. So, what is dopamine actually doing? Dopamine is the pursuit chemical. It doesn't make you enjoy the reward, it makes you want the reward. And that's where the trap begins. Most people spend their lives chasing things they believe will make them happy. More money, more status, more food, more entertainment, more attention, but these things often increase desire far more than satisfaction. And neuroscience has repeatedly shown something fascinating. When the brain's wanting system becomes overstimulated, it can gradually separate from the brain's pleasure system. The result? You keep craving something even when you're no longer enjoying it. That's why endless scrolling never feels like enough. Why binge watching turns into another episode. Why toxic relationships can become so hard to leave. Part of you knows it's hurting you, yet another part keeps pulling you back. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You run harder, but never actually arrive. Addiction works through the same basic mechanism. First comes intense reward, then desire starts overpowering enjoyment. Eventually, the chase remains long after the pleasure is gone. Real happiness appears to operate differently. It relies heavily on serotonin, not excitement, not a spike, a stable sense of well-being. And unlike dopamine, serotonin isn't something you constantly chase. It's something you build through secure relationships, meaningful work, a sense of purpose, movement, sunlight, connection, which helps explain a surprising pattern. In many studies, people with strong relationships, meaningful routines, and active lifestyles often report greater life satisfaction than people with far more money or status. Once you understand the difference between wanting and well-being, you start seeing the trap everywhere. Because the things that keep you chasing aren't always the things that make you happy.